Hi, it's Luang from Google Tech, and this is probably my last video of the year 2023. So let's make something special. Did you see my Christmas tree with the little village inside? Do you like it? This project combined many fields together like modeling, 3D printing, electronics, and programming. But don't worry if you don't know all of that. I will walk you through step by step. Basically, you need to 3D print a couple models, and then you need to assemble them together with the electronic components. You will need one servo motor, 5 LEDs, which I used the W2812B LEDs. Then you need a microcontroller, and I used the Raspberry Pi Pico. You can use any derivative of that, like I saw some tiny version of this. As long as they use the Raspberry Pi chip, the RP 2040, that should be fine. I wanted to try the small one, but I really don't have time to look for it, and I'm really in a hurry to finish the project. So first of all, let's talk about the 3D printing pieces. The most important one is the winter village that I make with Blender. Since it has more details and requires support, be careful when you clean it up after printing. Remember to remove all of the support under the houses so that the light can pass through. The other parts are simple, so you can print them normally. I printed them with Prusa printer and Neptune format, and both the printer were fine with those models. Then you can assemble them with the electrical component. You will need to glue the village to the center piece. Don't forget to match the holes together. I wanted to print them all in one piece, but it will be impossible to remove the support in the corner, so I split it in two pieces. I use servo motor horn to add into the center piece so that it can mesh well with the servo motor. That's it for the inside part. Now for the outside one. We can add the 5 LEDs to the big one so that they can close under the little houses. If we need experience with soldering but not so hard, the wires can pass through the holes and go to the base where we have the Raspberry Pi Pico there. Then you can also add the servo motor to the base, and that is all for the electronics components. Here is the wiring circuit for the Raspberry Pi Pico. The servo motor will need to be connected to the V-bus, the ground, and the GPIO 15, while on the LEDs will be connected to the V system, the ground, and the GPIO 0. Of course, you can choose different GPIO pin. Just remember to update it in the Python code. I use Tony to program Raspberry Pi Pico, but feel free to use whatever editor you prefer. And that's it. You just put the code to test the program right away. To conclude about this project, this is a very first time that I use Blender to model things for real. I am an engineer, but I'm not an artist, so it was a hard time for me because the way Blender creating things is very different from other CAD software, but it was fun and I learned a lot. For the future with this project, I would like to try a couple of things. For example, to try the smaller Raspberry Pi Pico. Then I want to create a better village model in Blender since I learned more stuff now. And I can also love to have the LEDs print mounted on a PCB board instead of soldering by hand like that one. And the last thing you can try, like controlling over internet. It's just for fun, that is just for learning, and I have some video about using plane to control servo motor already. I can just combine that with this one. And many other things you can try with this little model. But for now, just play with it and then let me know what you think. Any comment are welcome. I will enter some contest with this project and hopefully I can bring some prize. In Quebec, they call it the La Magique de Noël. Happy holiday, everybody.